Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I didn't do a vlog this week obviously, but I plan on filming a couple videos during this week, but it took forever to make this video. But anyways, this is a boyfriend Q&A. This is the boyfriend.
What up, y'all?
So I guess we'll just get started with the first question. I'm going to do my family's questions first. My aunt, Elizabeth, asked, where did we meet? And I think that's referred to both of us. So, do you want to say where we met?
We met on Grindr.
Yes, and then he came over to my mom's house and a different day. That's when we met in person. And then the next question is from my mom. She asked, who is more patient? I think me.
I honestly couldn't say. I think we both have better patience in different areas.
I guess. The next one is from my father. He asked, are we both really moving to Alaska? Hopefully.
Kind of. I mean, that's kind of like the end game for the whole United States adventure thing and settling down. But, yeah, I guess we're going to go to Alaska in the end if we make it that far.
First, we're going to Mississippi, I guess, right?
Yeah.
You fully decided to go to Mississippi first?
Yeah. I mean, at least check it out. You know, unless you're interested in going up with Padre if he wants to go up to Alaska this summer. But I don't see how we could get there without an airplane ticket.
The next question is from my sister, Brandy. And she asked both of us, what do we like about the other person?
I'll let you start that one.
I like his face, mostly his eyes and his nose.
I like his personality.
More than anything else? Wow, okay. I see how it is. I'm not editing that out.
What's wrong with saying that I like your personality above all else?
Calling me ugly.
I didn't say that. That might be your interpretation, but I think it was your personality that won me over.
Next question is from my sister's fiance, Kyle. He asked, for both of us, what do we like most about each other? We just really kind of answered that. And then the next one is for just Ryan. He asked, why do you like younger men, aka me?
Well, honestly, there's not like a specific age target. It's just that, you know, Sean and I met up under certain conditions for certain reasons, and we ended up liking each other for certain reasons, and he just happened to be younger at the time, and we officially started dating and being romantic, around around the beginning of this year?
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, you're 21 now, I mean, but in another way, you know, if we want to go down a different route, you know, it's the same reason, you know, that, you know, Playboy magazines have, you know, younger models on their covers. You know, it's like, in general, you know, it seems like older people, you know, get with, well, not maybe older people, but people will get with people a few years younger with them in general, it seems like. Especially like my parents were 13 years apart, I think.
It's 12 years. Your dad's going to be 72, your mom's going to be 60.
Something like that. I was close.
And then he continues to ask, for both of us, what do we like the least about each other? His bad habits.
Oh, man. Something that I like the least about you?
Yes. My belly.
The least about you. That's a tough question. You might want to edit this. Like,
Hold on, you don't stop and just explain it. I'll cut this out.
no, because I can't. I've got to think about that one for a minute. The whole suicidal thing would be what I least like about you.
So the whole emo.
I mean, not necessarily the emo thing in its entirety, but I mean, if you want to include suicide within emo culture, then yes, I guess I don't like that aspect of the emo culture. Culture.
Okay, the next one is also both of us. Do you see this relationship lasting more than 3 years? I say that's a big maybe.
Yes, it's a big maybe. I mean, we both have problems. We're working them out. We're trying to work with each other, you know, and they're very important things. So, if we're gonna make it or break it, it's gonna happen in that time frame. I think if we get past that, then we're gonna be together for a long time. Whether we get to 3 years, well, that's yet to be determined.
Okay, the next question is from my sister Sarah, and it's just for Ryan. And she asked, what is your favorite quality of mine? So what's my best quality, personality-wise?
Your best quality, personality-wise. That you're, in general, the best quality about your personality would be that you're softer and more submissive, and that benefits in a lot of ways. That, you know, you can take a step back and look at scenarios from a more passive angle instead of an aggressive. When people think with aggression and anger, you know, they don't see all the angles and, you know, all the options. They just see what's right in front of them. And people like you can, you know, see things from all angles and figure out other options that I might be missing.
Okay. The next one is just for me. It's also for my sister. She asked, when are you going to meet the whole family? I mean, he kind of already has. He's met Mom, Dad, Brandy. So he's basically met the whole family besides my sister, but she lives in Ohio. The next one is for both of us. Where do you want to be in 5 years?
You can answer yours. I already know the answer for mine, but yeah, go ahead.
Or I guess you can go first since I'm still thinking.
That's too far ahead to calculate. You know, I got a lot of wild dreams and ideas, and I expect some of them will not come to reality. But I suspect that some of them will, and, you know, there's a lot of options and choices between now and then and how our lives could play out. So I can't say 5 years from now. You have to ask again in about 3 years, maybe.
Well, I don't know if she means like if we're together or not.
Well, I mean, either way, I think both of us would have a lot of choices for ourselves as a unit and for ourselves as individuals.
As I said, for myself, I just want to have some money so that way I can do stuff that I want.
I want to be adventurous.
I want to be a YouTuber. And then if we're together, she means like, what do I want our relationship to be like in 5 years? Practically the same as it is now, because it's, well, maybe like our issues be squashed, our beef be squashed, but...
Our beef be squashed? Wow. You're making a fucking gangster up in here.
But the rest of it is fine, so I hope it be... the next question is from my sister's stepdaughter, Kayla. For both of us, what was our first impressions of each other? I thought he was kind of like annoying. When we first met, I wasn't really like interested in him in any way.
First impressions?
Yeah.
It was just kind of meh. That's literally the best way I can describe it in one word. Meh.
Yes, he at least wanted to be my friend because he is the one who kept reaching out to me at first. And then another question for both of us is, what is one date you guys want to do together?
Do we have one that we both want to do? I don't think we really thought about something.
You said you want to go on a picnic, but you also want to go on a date with your friend and his wife.
Double date.
Double date with the friend and his wife. I want to go to like a body of water.
Okay.
And we also still haven't gone golfing.
Alright.
Okay, the next two questions are for me. Also asked by Kayla. She said, what is my favorite thing about Billy? I already said his face. His face. Oh. His sunglasses have buttons. And then the next question is, what is Billy's favorite position? It is doggy. I already know.
Either that or maybe if I was on top of you. I don't know. I don't really have a particular favorite. You know, they're all fun in their own ways.
The one that you go to more is doggy. The next two are just for him. Also asked by Kayla, What is one thing you'd like to see me wear?
Nothing. That's a good answer in general. Can't go wrong with nothing.
Even in public?
Well, I mean, it sounds like it's an in the bedroom question, but if we're talking about in public, then I suppose skinny jeans and a fitted shirt would do. At least for the summer.
And then, what is your favorite thing about me? You already said personality, so.
Yeah, we get asked that a lot.
The next question is from my friend Kat, and it's for you. Out of everyone I listen to, music-wise, who is the worst? I'm guessing it's either Taylor or Tekashi, one of the T's.
Oh, definitely Tekashi 6ix9ine. That is by far the worst out of all your selection.
He also doesn't like Cardi B or Taylor Swift.
No, I don't really dislike Taylor Swift. I'm kind of like neutral on her. Definitely not my preference in music, but Tekashi 6ix9ine is the worst.
The next one from Kat is for me. She said, if you had $20 to spend on something you really wanted, but Brian needed something, would I be like, oh, sorry, or would I share the $20 with him? Depending on what it was, then I would share with him, but, well, actually, maybe I would share it with him because he usually always pays me back, so.
Same.
You would share it with me? The next question is from my friend Dan. He said, what's one thing that he does that gets on your nerves? So that's for both of us. So one thing that he does is his bad habits. They make me aggravated very much.
Well, I would say when you pout.
When I pout?
Yes, when you pout.
I don't pout.
When you pout.
No.
Yes.
The next question is from my friend Annika. She asked for both of us, who said I love you first and who was interested first? He said I love you first, way back when we weren't dating. And I was interested in him romantically first.
Yes.
Actually, I think it was him. He was interested first. And you were interested in a friendship before I was.
Sounds good.
The next question is from my friend Angela. It's for me. This question, She asked, why are you still with him when he obviously doesn't make you the happiest? Well, I'm not completely happy right now, but whether or not I had him, I still wanted to be happy. But I am happy that I do have him, so it's better than not having him, if that makes sense. I feel bad. My friend Stretch, he asked both of us, how and when did we realize it was love? Well, I think it was the second time we hung out, or the third time for me. He drove me to my mailbox so I didn't have to walk to check the mail at my mom's old house. And we looked at each other, and it felt weird. I got the weird feeling.
And for me, I suppose it was when I got intoxicated. It was for a holiday, I forgot which one.
New Year's.
New Year's, okay. Yeah, I was heavily intoxicated, got liquor sick, started puking all over the place, and I don't expect nothing from no one at that point, you know, like you can leave me in my own vomit and let me just sleep there, but he was sweet enough to help me back to bed and get me all tucked away and everything. I was like, oh, he's a sweetheart. And that's when I started realizing and having feelings for you.
Yes, that was January 1st, 2020.
Was it?
New Year's.
No, oh yeah, I guess it was.
Next question is from Miracle. She said, who is the top and who is the bottom?
Okay.
Obviously, I am the top.
You wish. Okay, you can cut that out.
No, calm down. He wants me to be bottom and proud.
Yes. I have pretty much been the top. 99.9, well, actually, I guess 99.5% of the time, I've been the top during our encounters with each other and our intimacy with each other. We don't need to go into details.
No, I was going to say something else. I was going to say his bottoming days are over.
Yes.
Her next question is for both of us, and she said, do we want kids?
Yes, we both want kids.
He wants kids. I used to not want kids, but after getting with him and then helping take care of my niece sometimes and things like that, it made me want to have a kid. And also, I remember this one time specifically, me and him went to a McDonald's, and there was this lady feeding her baby, and her baby was just so cute, and it was like so behaved, and I was like, oh, see, not all kids are that bad. I just need to have a good kid. And then the last question is just for me. It's from my friend Mac, and he asked which WWE women's superstar I think is going to get pregnant next. And I hope it's Peyton Royce, because I don't like her. Okay, so that's it. That's all the questions, folks. Here's your film back.
That's it for today, folks.
Anything you want to say before we end this video?
Deuces.
Well, come back to the screen.
Good night.
Oh my god. Alright, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. And bye.
But